Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angelina, Ireland. I am the president of the Delta Hospice Society. We are a 30-year palliative care organization that was founded to advocate for, protect, and promote authentic palliative care. In 2010, we had fundraised about $9 million to build a 10-bed hospice palliative care facility. We got a lease with the Fraser Health Authority out here in Delta, British Columbia, to build our facilities on that 30-year lease. Now, when medical assistance in dying became law, the government insisted that we, although a private organization, because we had a government contract to provide 10 palliative care beds, we would then have to also provide this euthanasia service to people inside of our hospice. And that is where we drew the line, and we said absolutely not. We will not participate in euthanasia because we are an authentic palliative care organization, and palliative care does not include killing our patients. The provincial government of British Columbia did not appreciate our position, and they canceled our contract that we had with them. Now that would be fine because we were prepared to fundraise the money that we required to continue to operate our 10-bed hospice that we had been operating for 10 years on that leased property. But the government then canceled our lease with 20 years left, and then they evicted our organization from the property. They expropriated those buildings that were on the property, kicked us out, and then reopened our hospice 2 weeks later under their operation and provide euthanasia there in what we consider to be our hospice. Now, that was not the end of the story. In fact, that was really only the beginning, because the true jewel was the organization itself. The organization, which still has substantial assets, but more importantly, has a national voice. So we came under attack from national activist groups to try to take the organization from us, change its mandate, and use the assets in promotion of MAID. This national activist group literally waged war in the soil here in Delta against the Society's board of directors and against myself in particular. You see, they didn't want to discuss what palliative care really was. What they wanted to do was make it bitter and ugly and attack us personally on the basis that we are Christian people. We found ourselves not defending palliative care, but we felt that it became an attack upon our personal values and beliefs. The only discrimination that is allowed in our society and actually encouraged is that of Christophobia. So that anything that we said and we stood for and tried to defend with regard to palliative care, well, if it came from us, then it could be discredited and ignored. It was almost as if a miracle happened. Thanks be to God, and pro-life nation rose across this country to defend us. We received memberships from all over the country, thousands upon thousands of people. They defended us, they protected the organization, and now the organization has changed its constitution and bylaws, and it will not officially have anything to do with euthanasia inside of palliative care. It was a victory given to us, we believe, by God, because we never wavered. We never wavered for a moment in our faith and determination to defend what was right and what was just in this country. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to thank you again so much. And I want to ask you to continue to support our organization, continue to support palliative care, to go forth into your communities and ask those questions of the hospices that are there, that in fact, if they are truly palliative care organizations, to defend them, and if they are including euthanasia, to speak out and say no. We need sanctuaries for the dying across this country that practice authentic palliative care. So thank you so much for your time. God bless.